Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of Let's Try Endless Sky. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to set out for some adventure today on our shuttle. Oh, the audio. 1 second, guys. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we saved correctly. Load game. If you load the snapshot, it will overwrite your current game. Any progress will be lost unless you saved other snapshots. Oh, so do we maybe not have to do that? Just enter ship. And if we go to trading, oh, okay. And if we go to outfitter, you can also uninstall outfits directly into planetary storage by selecting the outfit and pressing U. This can be useful if you want to shuffle outfits between ships, store outfits for future use, or simply try on different outfits. Outfits in storage can also be transferred to cargo. When you go to purchase to cargo mode, outfits that are in planetary storage or cargo can be reinstalled to any outfitter without cost. If you sell an outfit at an outfitter, then you can immediately buy it back for the same price that you sold it, so long as you do not leave the planet. Nice. This means that you do not necessarily need to worry about uninstalling outfits into planetary storage when you're changing outfits around. Oh, so it didn't actually save. We need to buy our local map. And we need to buy... Oh, the energy blaster is saved. It is installed. Right, my bad. We just had to buy the map again, I think. We went to hire crew, went to spaceport. Crisis consultant. I'm so happy for you that I'm here. You look like you could use some good marketing advice. We hit the job board. Okay. All right, so we are ready to depart. Let's go to Can we go to navigation? Let's hit depart and see what happens. Okay. You paid $2,503 in mortgages. Entering the reticulous. Bring up M to bring up your map. Select a destination. Close the map. Press J to jump. L to land. Okay, so we want to go to Arcturus. New Greenland is friendly. All right, so we just click that and then hit jump. Bong bong. I can't move. The control key, press escape. We're going to have to check out the control keys. After we jump, how do we land on planet station? L, auto steer is E. All right, let's try hitting E. It says fire afterburner A. Mouse turning. Forward thrust is... Oh. It is... We have to put this on WASD. Select secondary weapon. Let's make that 2. Turn left, A. Afterburner. We'll make that tab, and we'll make this spacebar. Right, D. Deploy recall fighters. Fighters maybe should be F. And then fleet, fight my target. Command your entire fleet to focus on the selected target. How about T for target? Let's talk to selected ship. We want that. Y? Y seems like a good one. And then reverse is down, which is S. Scan selected ship. O. Maybe shift? Left shift. Let's try that. Okay, there's nothing out here. Lost one. The only way to get to another star system is by jumping through hyperspace unless you're out of fuel. You can jump by pressing J to select which system you want to jump to. Bring up the map by pressing M. At any time, you can return to the main menu by pressing Escape. All the key controls can be viewed and changed in the preference. Here we go. Alright, whew. Oh, I don't know if we can hit asteroids. I don't think we can. Merchant ship. Wait, turn around. Regret of the God. A couple weeks ago, some idiot tried to get me to do a job that paid only 2,500 credits for every day of travel. People these days are so reluctant to pay us what we're worth. Alright, so land. There we go. As you land on New Greenland, James says, "Congrats on your first trip through hyperspace. I'm impressed that you didn't throw up. Most folks do the first time." Including you? You ask. "Yeah, and then spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunk room and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay." He hands you 10,000 credits. Wow. Then he adds, "If you're okay with giving me a lift for a while longer, sell off any of that cargo you brought and then meet me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work for you to do." Click the spaceport button to continue the mission. Okay, we are on New Greenland. Was first settled about 600 years ago at the peak of the Turf Wars era, where most planets were controlled by powerful corporations, and their struggles often turned into outright warfare with privately owned fleets and armies. The people who came to New Greenland were looking for a world so marginal and undesirable that they could live here in peace without being caught in the crossfire. The locals here grow food in greenhouses and specialize in making warm winter clothing, which is this planet's only export. We can hire a crew. We can hit the bank. Job board. Let's go to trading. And yep, that's higher than the 500 something we paid. So, we're actually making 122 on it. So we can sell all. Bong bong. And maybe buy some warm winter clothing. We'll buy all. And then head to the spaceport. Merchant ship, Regret of the God. The most effective way to deal with pirates is to avoid taking jobs near the frontier. Interesting. You begin strolling through the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good winter coat for visiting planets like this one. Eventually you find James. He has an entire family in tow, a young couple, an elderly woman, and 4 children who range in age from probably about 3 or 4 up to 12 or 13. "Captain Destarian," he says, "wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to this family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that can give them all passage, but I told them that your shuttlecraft has plenty of bunks, at least if the kids double up. They can pay you 40,000 credits to take them to New China, which is just a few jumps away from Earth, and is a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say?" You're absolutely sure that your shuttle was not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself, but if they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks, you've got no reason to discourage them. "Sure, welcome aboard." James helps the older woman up the steps and into your ship while the younger family members carry the luggage. You're going to have quite a full ship for the next few days. Nice. Merchant pilot. There's no point crying over spilt milk, but the bill for cleaning the 200 tons of milk that leaked from my ship is no laughing matter either. The spaceport is near the equator, but it is still cold enough that there is always some snow on the ground. You have never seen as many people in fur coats as there are here. What might be considered a luxury in other parts of the galaxy is a necessity here, where the cheapest clothing material is the pelts of indigenous animals. From the size of the claws hanging decoratively off some of the coats, you have to give a grudging respect to the hunters. High fashion is not an industry that usually involves risk of dismemberment. Okay, we can hit, we did trading, bank. This is the bank. Here you can apply for new mortgages if your income and credit history allows it. The bank is also a good place to get an overview of your daily expenses, mortgage payments, crew salaries, etc. Paying off a mortgage early means that you pay less interest to the bank, but it is sometimes wiser to instead use your money to buy a bigger ship which can earn you more income. Our mortgage is $478K. We made one payment. Credit score is 402. You do not qualify for further loans at this time. That's pretty cool. I don't really want to pay extra right now. So I guess let's look at the job board. Well, we don't have any full inventory or anything. I mean, we don't have any open cargo space or anything. Where's New China? Can we search for it? Find New China. Transport family to New China. Oh, wow. You've not yet mapped a route to this system. So we have to come here, I guess. Or can we come here? Wait, we can probably come up here. And there. Let's try that. And, do we have to make, like... And a snapshot. Alright. Let's depart. Now we have to jump to Mizar. I guess we slow down the old-fashioned way. There's no backwards burners. Alright, now we get to jump again to unexplored system. Yep. Whoa, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. Okay. Wait. Okay, now we want to go there. Let's jump to there. Do we have enough fuel? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about fuel. Wait, we can land here in New Sahara. New Sahara is mostly desert and savanna with very little precipitation. A century ago, some entrepreneurs settled here and built a factory complex that is entirely powered by wind and solar energy. Because there are so few cloudy days here and the wind and sunshine are so reliable, the factory is mostly autonomous, with only a few thousand people living here to perform maintenance or to grow crops in irrigated fields. I'm not sure what these bars are. It looks like something got refueled. Oh, we can make a tidy profit on clothing. Nice. Pick up maybe equipment or industrial or heavy metals even. Let's come back to that. Do we have to do anything? Janitor, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff people throw away around the spaceport. Yesterday I found a perfectly intact energy blaster that someone had dumped. The spaceport consists of a few concrete slabs, each big enough for a dozen small ships or a pair of bulk freighters to land on. Farther away are fields of solar panels and the factories that they power. The spaceport buildings themselves, however, are underground, where less energy is needed to keep the air cool. Light pipes bring sunlight down from the surface to illuminate the subterranean storage caverns and living quarters, while keeping the searing heat of the sunlight out. I gotta sit up here, guys. Get a little better situated. Alright. Cool. Alright, so let's check the job board. Nothing to New China. Oh, there is, but we have too little space to accept it. So let's just take very low plastic. There we go. I didn't see that there. Let's load up on plastic and come here, and we're headed to Merak. Pretty sure we made it. Something's low over there. I don't know what it is. Where's New China? Oh, it shows the trade prices. New China. There we go. It's Republic. It's land. Along the journey, you learn that the family you're transporting are named the Hendersons and that they are moving to New China mostly because they hope the urban setting will be better for their kids than New Greenland, where there were hardly any children at all and their village had only a few thousand people in it. The grandmother, Olivia, has also been chattering nonstop about how excited she is about being on a world where she can actually go sunbathing. I have gotten too old, much too old for snowshoeing, she says. You say goodbye to them and wish them well, and as agreed, they pay you 40,000 credits. You're already well on your way towards paying down your mortgage. As James leaves the ship, he says, "Again, if you're okay with continuing to give me a ride, just meet me in the spaceport." As before, click the spaceport button to continue this mission. This is pretty cool so far. In the very early days of hyperspace travel, most settlers chose to put down roots within a few jumps of Earth, because until more fuel depots were built, colonies farther out would seldom be visited by cargo ships. As a result, a lot of effort was put into terraforming and developing worlds that would have been passed over by most colonists today. New China is one such world, and it is now overpopulated and poor enough that maintaining the terraforming equipment and climate requires almost a third of the planetary government's tax income. There is an outfitter here. Let's go to trading. Plastic, yeah. Well, we could ditch that, make a small profit, and then pick up, like, industrial. Which is very low. Food would have been a nice haul here. We'll think about it. Let's go to the bank and maybe pay a little bit extra since we got a big amount. Bank advanced. When entering a credit value at the bank, you can put in an exact number or use the suffixes K, M, B, and T as shorthand for thousands, millions, billions, and trillions. Thousands is K, millions, billions, and trillions, okay? For example, entering a value such as 100K would count as 100,000 credits. Entering a number that is higher than what you or the bank have available will default to the maximum available value. For example, entering 1 million to pay off a 100,000 credit loan will completely pay off the loan without giving extra should you have available credits. Paying off part of this debt will reduce your daily payments and the interest that it costs you. How many extra credits will you pay? 15K, I think. We just made 40. 15K takes the payment down a bit. Cool. That's a neat feature. What is this bar here, though? Temperature. Okay, temperature. And this looks like energy. And this looks like maybe fuel. Let's hit the outfitter. Ooh, a mining laser. Interesting. They have a lot of stuff here. Oh my gosh. They have a lot of stuff. Wow. Look at all this stuff. It's so cool. So cool. Cargo expansion. Takes 20 outfit space. We can't do that. Asteroid scanner. This highly specialized scanning system can analyze the mineral composition of nearby asteroids and identify the ones that contain valuable materials. And then we can put on a mining laser. 12 outfit space needed. And a gun port. The development of the beam laser in the mid-2400s not only led to advancements in space warfare, but also to the field of asteroid mining, as the traditional but inefficient method of towing asteroids to bases for extraction was supplanted by individual spacecraft that could precisely extract the ore from asteroids themselves. The modern mining laser is a derivative of the beam laser engineered to optimize mineral yield and extraction rates at the expense of range and shield damage. It takes 12, so let's see how we could do this. If we go to Energy Blaster, that takes 5. Yeah, we can't do that, actually. Our weapon capacity is only 10, and that already takes 12, so that's not going to work. Beam laser, that takes 8. This is higher range. This does way more damage, it looks like. Not way more, but a bit more hull damage for sure. 78 compared to 33. The heat is about the same. Shots per second is continuous. The energy, 40.2. Cost 29,000. 8 mass. 8 outfit space. 8 weapon capacity. Yeah, we can put this on. In the early days of the space era, the settlements in the region of space known as the Deep developed in relative isolation from the rest of human space. One result of that isolation is that their weapons technology mostly uses beam weapons instead of the energy projectile weapons that are more common elsewhere. I'm going to hit my water bottle, guys. Please bear with me. So we could sell this for, well, basically what we paid for it. And put the beam laser on. It has shorter range, though. Like, much shorter. But I think it's a better bet. So let's sell this. And we can't put the mining laser on, right? No, but we can put on the beam laser. Or we could look at some stuff here. Sidewinder missile pod. That does not take much space. We'll look into that. But let's look into, like, anything down here. There's the RN. That takes way too much outfit space. Fuel pod. Luxury accommodations. Small radar jammer. This radar jammer is designed to interfere with Sidewinders and any other missiles that rely on radar for tracking their targets. Jamming will occasionally cause missiles to lose their target locks. Outfits expansion takes all of our cargo space. 15 outfit space. Cooling inefficiency 1. Interference with your ship's cooling abilities. Its cooling systems will only be about 75% effective at a cooling inefficiency of 5 and 30% at an inefficiency of 10. Heat dissipation, how effectively the ship radiates excess heat. This outfit cannot be plundered. Tons of general purpose space this outfit provides, 15, but it takes up the entire cargo space. This expansion allows you to sacrifice some cargo space in order to make room for more outfits in situations where you need just a bit more space to install a particular system. It does not increase your weapon or engine space. Unfortunately, rearranging the interior of your ship in such a fundamental way tends to interfere with its cooling systems. Huh. But this could give us 15 more outfit space, giving us 23 outfit space. We could then go the mining laser route and mine, but then we have no cargo space. We have absolutely none. So that's not really an option if we lose all of our cargo space. Sorry that I'm getting stuffed up, guys. It tends to happen when I talk a lot. But it would let us put like a cargo expansion in that gives us 15 cargo space. I don't think we'd be really gaining in that way. We'd be losing 5 cargo space. And this takes 20 outfit space anyway. So we'd be go from 23 to 3. So yeah, we'd be losing all around. Engine space, 13 out of 60. And these take up 20. So if we got rid of these, we could get something more. Hit my water bottle again, guys. Be right back, actually. 1 second. Oh, man, being this stuffed up, it's starting to give me a bad headache, and oh well. This is the smallest the Chipmunk plasma steering. It's the smallest plasma steering system that Delta 5 produces, or Delta V. The packaging features a cartoon of what appears to be a very highly caffeinated rodent. Plasma engines are a bit more powerful than ion engines of the same size, but they are less energy efficient and produce more heat. We have plenty of heat to go and energy as well. Let's see what the turn... Oh, the turn is better on ion steering anyway. An ion thruster. Plasma thruster does not have as much thrust. Right. And the steering really has more than the Chipmunk steering, huh? It's a bit more powerful than ion engines, but not the ion engines we have. We could upgrade to the... Oh no, it takes more... Oh, it takes outfit space too. We could upgrade... Wait. No, we can't. We can't upgrade to ion steering. Or ion thruster. I mean, or the X3700. Reverse thruster, yes. Wow, it takes a lot of space. Hand-to-hand? There's hand-to-hand combat? Get out. Whoa. Let's grab a local map. There's hand-to-hand combat. A laser rifle is a step up from the sidearms that crew members typically carry for defense against pirates. More powerful and more accurate as well. For each of these rifles that one of your crew is wielding, your odds of capturing another ship or defending your own ship from boarders are increased substantially. But I don't think, like, our pilot necessarily has an inventory like our captain. I don't know. I'll have to check. Let's leave here for now. Let's see if we can look at some back to preferences. That's fleet. Here we go. Player info is I. Nice. Message log. Okay, so message log. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Republic ship RNS Saginaw. It is prohibited by Republic law to engage in the trading of slaves. Let's hit I. The beacon. Oh, there is a combat rating. Wow. Piracy threat. We're harmless. 0 experience for next rank 3. We're worth negative credits. The ship info tab lets you view detailed information about ships in your fleet at any time. This includes any information you could see at a shipyard or outfitter, as well as the cargo and passengers distributed among each ship. Ships can be renamed in this panel by clicking on the ship's name. While landed on a planet, you're able to change how guns and turrets are arranged. By dragging the name of the weapon to another gun and turret location, while in flight, you are able to jettison individual pieces of cargo by clicking on the name of the cargo. Cargo has 20 plastic. Just shows our ship information. Logbook. Different factions. Pirates. In poorer and more remote star systems, where the Navy seldom patrols, pirate attacks on merchant ships are frequent. Pirates are also known to attack large unguarded convoys of freighters, even in more populated areas. Most pirate fleets come from lawless worlds on the outskirts of human space. Republic. Hundreds of years ago, the independent territories in different parts of human space agreed to join together into a single democratic government with Earth as its capital. The rise of the Republic ushered in a long period of peace and prosperity in human history. Representation in the Republic Parliament is based on population. That means that some individual paradise worlds have more representatives than entire regions of space like the Dirt Belt that are more sparsely settled. Syndicate. The Syndicate is a mega corporation, the largest employer in human space. People who could not find steady work elsewhere flock to the Syndicate factory worlds, where they are almost guaranteed to find a job. Although the Syndicate is technically part of the Republic, Syndicate worlds are governed directly by the corporation. The Syndicate is a central part of the Republic's economy, but they are also well known for selling shoddy products and for doing damage to the environment on the worlds they control. Their treatment of workers is questionable, and their opposition to organized labor is legendary. Some syndicate factory towns have even been accused of human rights abuses. We finally scraped together enough money for a down payment on a starship. The interest on the mortgage is exorbitant. Getting some basic instructions on making a living as a merchant from an old captain named James. That's our mission, or our logbook and our missions. Transport different types of peeps. Rush deliveries. 13 tons of porcelain to gemstone in the Therese system by Tuesday the 30th of November. What is today? I don't see a date. Oh, 6 days. Payment 17,800 credits, 5 passenger bunks. Oh, this shows what we have. Only 13 tons of porcelain. We could possibly do that. Liberty Reunion. That's far away. Zug. Whoa, that's way far away. $56,000 to go to Glory up there. In the Wazen system. 12,500. 33K. That's way out there. There's the dirt belt, the south. The dirt belt, the rim. Earth and soul. The OO. I don't know. Up there is Paradise Planets, Wazen. That must be why that payment is so huge up there. 31,000 to go down there. That's a lot of jumps away. Okay, let's just continue our current mission with James. Is it done? Done. Do we want to, let's see what James has to say. Doesn't take you long to find James in the new China spaceport. He's already got a small group of people with him, a middle-aged couple and a teenage boy. Hi there, Captain Destarian, says James. Interested in carrying some tourists to Earth? Sure. Great, he says. This is Chuck and Sarah and their son Carl. Let's help them carry their luggage to your ship. As you begin walking back slightly ahead of them, James whispers to you, tourists are always a good way to make money. They're on vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. But no point in your cargo space going to waste, so take a look at the job board and see if there are any delivery missions, so we can run at the same time. And if you want to be a little safer, should we come across any pirates, sell off any offensive weapons you might have. It might seem counterintuitive, but being unarmed makes you less of a target to pirates. If there are others in the system that could be defending themselves against. Ah, that does make sense. Actor. I just finished doing a project doing voice acting for an animated children's book. It's kind of a relief to be done with it, honestly. Certain lines are still stuck in my brain. The new port here was built several centuries ago when the grand but impractical spaceport built by the original settlers had deteriorated to the point where it was no longer usable. This port is much simpler by comparison, just a ring of landing pads of various sizes around a large central building with 10 levels of warehouse space accessible by freight elevator. There are always locals hanging around the port, some of them mere children who are trying to find a cheap ride off planet. Very good writing and very immersive. I like that. I guess we should probably dump the plastic. And then look at the job board. Towards the trinket that's down there. Delivery to Reunion. We have only 2 bunks available. That would be worthwhile. Oh, 7,200. 12 tons of artificial blood. It doesn't pay very much. That's way out of the way. 12,500. Wow, that's way up there. So this map goes on further than we actually see here, which is very cool. What if we bring 2 passengers to Reunion in the CAF system for 12,500? Takes up our last 2 bunks. Let's accept the mission. Okay. Wow, we can also deliver 12 tons of artificial blood to Reunion in the CAF system. Let's accept that mission as well. Done. Is there anything we want to do with the outfitter? Oh. We sold the energy blaster, but never bought the beam laser. So actually just leave that. Leave that alone. A small radar jammer. Costs 24K though. 4 outfit space needed. It would fit nicely in there. Most deep space voyages involve a certain amount of passenger discomfort. With the addition of a few extra freshwater tanks, private bathrooms, wooden fixtures, and some hospitality staff, any ship can be made attractive to a significantly higher and better paying class of passenger. That's very cool. But we need 10 outfit space, which we don't have. We'd have to, mess around too much. Fuel pod increases your fuel capacity, allowing your ship to make 1 additional hyperspace jump before it needs to land and refuel. That's pretty cool, but 20K. Yeah, I think we're just going to just stick with what we have. I don't see much need to upgrade right now, or even much ability to upgrade. So let's just head out. Oh, we'll buy industrial very low. See how long we've been playing. 43 minutes, so it's time to wrap it up. This game is cool as heck, guys. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. If you are, please like, comment, subscribe before heading out. I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. I am hyped, man, to be playing this. It is super fun. Definitely getting into it so far. So let's try to save. I guess we have to add a snapshot. And I hope you'll join me next time. Do come back. Much more fun to be had, I'm sure, with this game. And we'll keep it moving and see how much progress we can make. So until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. I will catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.